Former Judgment Day member reacts to an emotional message from Liv Morgan. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel, I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Judgment Day have been one of the most dominant factions on Raw for the past few years. Liv Morgan took control of the group last year after Dominic betrayed Rhea Ripley for her. In her latest post, Liv shared a group picture of the faction wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Carlito, a former member of the group, shared his reaction to the post. Carlito joined the Judgment Day after betraying Rey Mysterio and the rest of the Latino World Order last year following WrestleMania XL. Since then, he became one of the most hilarious members of the group, and constantly had funny segments with other members. However, his contract with the Stamford-based promotion came to an end earlier this year in June, marking his departure from the company. Due to this, he was also removed from the Judgment Day. Despite this, Carlito made sure to leave a heartfelt comment on the Judgment Day Christmas card photo shared by Liv Morgan on Instagram. Fans love to see this heartfelt gesture from the former WWE United States Champion. A lot of fans replied to his comments saying that they miss seeing him as a part of the faction tensions around Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day keep rising. WWE has been teasing the breakup of the Judgment Day for over a year now through different storylines. The first tease happened when Dominic pinned Finn Balor at this year's WrestleMania to win the Intercontinental Championship. Another instance was the addition of Roxanne Perez to the group. Tensions got even higher during the ringside incident that took place while Roxanne Perez faced Bayley on Raw. Both Liv and Raquel had an argument with the referee that cost the Prodigy her match. This further led to another heated confrontation backstage, where all members missing 35-year-old star of the Judgment Day comments on Liv Morgan's photos on Instagram. Ex-member also chimes in. There was one member of the Judgment Day missing on the 22nd of December episode of Raw. So Liv Morgan and Finn Balor hilariously photoshopped in, prompting a comment from the 35-year-old star as well as an ex-member of the group. That 35-year-old star is none other than JD McDonough, who was absent this past week on Raw. One can only presume that he was away on vacation and that his presence wasn't significant in the December 22nd episode. Either way, his absence was felt, and the Judgment Day took a family photo, which Morgan and Balor posted. In that, they hilariously photoshopped McDonough in. And this is what he had to say, as ex-member Carlito also replied with fire emojis. Not all is well for Liv Morgan in the Judgment Day. When Liv Morgan returned to WWE after a few months away at Survivor Series 2025, her mission was clear: to bring the Judgment Day back to its old heights. No mediocrity would be accepted, and the only goal was to have the entire faction draped in championship gold. The idea at first seemed to be for Liv Morgan to go after the Women's World Championship, and indeed, she teased that as she confronted Stephanie Vaquer backstage. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez were to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, seemingly. This showed the faction as a united front, with no tensions between Morgan and Perez. However, Raquel Rodriguez decided to make a statement of her own and overstepped everybody when she took Nikki Bella out to reinsert herself in the Women's World Championship picture. While surprised at first, Morgan seemingly accepted that she didn't need to give Raquel her permission to go after the Women's World title. So she shifted gears to getting the tag team titles with Roxanne Perez instead. Raquel Rodriguez will get her title shot in a few days in a triple threat match, also involving Nikki Bella. But this past week on Raw, tensions in the Judgment Day came to a head. During Perez's match against Bayley, she had the veteran beat, but Raquel was busy arguing with the referee, and the match was definitely going to be won if it wasn't for that moment. Liv Morgan pulled Rodriguez down by her feet and started arguing. which spilled backstage in the clubhouse. As of now, not all things are going well with the Judgment Day, and tensions continue to rise as the year comes to a close. Liv Morgan sends emotional Judgment Day message. Makes Curious Edition Liv Morgan has sent an emotional Judgment Day message. Her message featured a Curious Edition dot. Ever since Liv Morgan returned from injury, Judgment Day has gotten its mojo back. The group has looked dominant in recent weeks as they try to regain all the titles they once had. In the midst of this, the faction suffered a major setback when JD McDonough announced that he had to undergo surgery. This means he would be missing TV time. However, the group has still tried to maintain their Christmas spirits. The former Women's World Champion recently took to Instagram to post some Christmas photos with Judgment Day. Since JD McDonough is injured, she photoshopped him into the pictures. Liv captioned the post as follows: Liv Morgan was featured in recent Netflix teaser. It's been a year since Raw made its debut on Netflix. With the special anniversary coming up, WWE has planned a special show for the January 5th edition of the Red Brand. There were 2 major title matches announced for the show. Apart from this, it was recently confirmed that the January 5th episode will be a special crossover show with Stranger Things. But this isn't all that was announced. Netflix just released another teaser on social media, which showed a girl boarding a bus. During her trip, Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair made a sudden appearance in the teaser. It is still not known how this teaser relates to WWE, Bianca Belair, or Liv. Netflix captioned the post as follows: It will be interesting to see what Netflix has in store for WWE fans next year, and how this teaser fits into those plans. 3 mistakes WWE made with Judgment Day in 2025. The Judgment Day has had another major year together in WWE. However, they faced some bumps throughout the year and experienced some highs, with the crew winning both men's and women's tag team titles, and Dominic Mysterio's meteoric rise to the title. Picture dirty. Dom managed to capture the WWE Intercontinental title and the AAA Mega Championship simultaneously, and the entire crew found success. Meanwhile, in this listicle, we will explore 3 mistakes. The Stamford-based promotion made with the Judgment Day this year. The heel stable has been active for a long time. The Stamford-based promotion has been planting seeds for the breakup of the faction for months, but things never came to fruition. Early this summer, it looked like Judgment Day was divided into halves, with one being Finn Balor's side and the other Liv Morgan's side. Both Balor and Morgan were acting as leaders and were finding it difficult to coexist. But despite all the differences, the group never broke up. The Prince. Finn Balor has a lot of potential and could easily be a main event talent. However, Triple H and his creative team have been downplaying him for a long time and keeping him in the mid-card division. This year was no different, as the first ever Universal Champion was stuck in the mid-card and tag team division only, delaying Dominic Mysterio's betrayal. The Stamford-based promotion was also teasing Dirty Dom once again betraying his loved one, this time his kayfabe girlfriend Liv Morgan. A new romantic angle was teased between Mysterio and Roxanne Perez. However, the company dropped the angle as Morgan got injured, and Dominic was left all alone. The King of Luchador is once again back with the former WWE Women's World Champion, and his chemistry with Perez is no longer shown on television, which hints that the angle has been officially dropped.